What's going on, tipsters? Hope everybody's having an amazing day. I'm forgetting to do this battle as we start the day. Hopefully gonna catch some big fish. Everybody else. What's going on, BG? Hey, Llama Modding. What's going on? It's going well. Did some coding for the website. And getting the website moving forward finally. So happy about that. How's your day going? I saw your message. I didn't have a chance to look through it. I will tell you this. I've already removed the whatchamacallit, the thing that makes it vibrate. I've already removed that. And I did look through what you sent. I have a question for you. Do you, I understand that the charging thing is kind of cool, but I can tell you that I don't feel like I would use it. Is that something that is super useful? I'm always afraid of connecting it into that thing, connecting it into the little, you put on the charging pad and then you have to slide it into that port. And I don't always charge in the same place all of the time. So, hey, Sensei, welcome in. Hope what I'm saying makes a little bit of sense. Let's see. You guys like that one, huh? I just want to get a quick little snack here before I get going. Sensei, did you check first? Please do me a favor. Make sure you've checked first before you request a gift. Love mine, a little header that goes into the device. I love mine as it just goes in the device and just magnetically connects to them, so when I'm done playing I can just drop it in. So, I know what you're talking about. So it's not, you don't have to connect the USB-C. You're talking about that, I've seen that before where you can buy stuff that does that. It actually saves the port and it makes it so you can use all the same cables everywhere. I've seen that before. So, let's check if you need a gift. We've interacted and I can't send you a gift. See, you're asking for stuff I can't provide you, sir. What's your in-game name, Llama Modding? ING. Yeah, I've sent you a gift. But if you're going to do any raids, that's fine. I was just checking to see if I sent you a gift or not. All right. You're going to come with me to get a slice of, hopefully a roll, unless they only have pizza. I prefer pizza rolls instead. We'll find out what they have in a moment. What's going on? Hey Matt, so yeah, I highly recommend you keep that, you got a 96 Shadow Magikarp, and I recommend to keep it that way. No problem.
Ice is gonna take a minute. What's up? How are you?
All right, how are you? Are any of the rolls not meat?
Not meat.
They're all meat. Okay.
Take about 15, 20 if you want a veggie roll.
No, it's fine. I'll take one of those slices right there.
Yes, best.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
You want a corner or a side?
The side, please. Thank you. Yep. Thank you. I haven't liked this stream. Good. How are you? Just got one of those slices over there. The pesto. It's got pesto on it.
Just one pesto slice?
Yeah.
Pesto 40. Thank you. One receipt?
No, it's okay. Thank you.
Okay, one more cheese slice. You got it.
What's that?
That's a rice bowl with mozzarella cheese.
I was looking at my games to see what I could stream today, and I got over 600 games, and you still draw a blank. So stream. Forget what you think would be good to stream. Do what you want to do. Forget anybody else. Here's one that I just started playing. I just started this Pokemon. What is this? This one here. I don't know if you played this at all. I literally just started playing it today.
Grandma's have pepperoni.
So we'll just find something. This is this matching game. I don't know if you guys have done this at all.
Grandma's have pepperoni. Where? Oh, right there. Thank you. Have a go.
So what's cool is the type actually matters and stuff like that. Yes, Jesus got me. Well, him and Pocket John were doing it this morning. Jesus and Pocket John were. Correct. Forget what you want to stream, what you want to play. It's called Pokemon Shuffle. Hey Lois, welcome in. Yeah, it's Candy Crush for Pokemon, but typing does matter. Like you have to defeat the Pokemon, and based upon that, then you can actually catch it and stuff. So it's a good combo of Pokemon and stuff. It'll make people learn their typings, a la me. Hey Extreme, welcome in. And then you have to catch it, and it gives you a percentage chance of catching it. So I have a 98% to catch it. I don't know what I want to play, and I think my training is going, but then it isn't. Makes it easy, Matt. So that's that game. What'd you fill? That's mine.
You want a drink?
Thank you.
What else you have? That's it?
That's it. Thank you. Hang on a second. I'll show you guys what I got.
Same color as your hair.
In the game language, twinsies. In my words, you look the same. There we go.
You have the
First of
same
all, she
mouth.
has green hair. Second of all, green hair. Green hair, green hair.
Lois,
Same smile.
I know that they were communicating with you. What was going on?
When both of you smile,
Like, I know that I thought you had some emails that you had to answer them and stuff like that.
both of you smile
I have to let this cool for a bit. There's no way I'm going to eat it any now.
You always have that. Pizza, give us our pizza now. She sleeps that. She sleeps that.
Just grab this.
Maybe not for him.
Where's some garlic? That's the garlic.
So when she was born, she looked like you.
I'm there for yourself.
Dad.
Even has the dark color here.
I still don't understand what happened a second time. Hey, Hawaiian Stacking, what's going on? Yeah, I remember you were talking to Raj about it last night, but I didn't see the email. Will you be quiet, car? Hey, yep. Happy to do it. You still have got till. By the way, you still have till Wednesday. I helped somebody about 6 months ago get their account back, and the way that they got their account back is they just badgered the heck out of them. They just were nonstop, just messaging them every 4 to 6 hours, and that seemed to work. I don't know if that would work for you. So, got a radio. All right, let's check the sound. What's going on? Hang on. Hey, Matt. So, yeah, I highly recommend you. Why are we not live? There we go. Okay, that's better. Yeah, of course you can DM me the stuff there. Her account got hacked. Yeah. What was the reason they say they can't recover it, Lois? It should sound better now that I'm connected, not connected to the car. So hang on, let me just check the sound. Yeah, it's going back to the microphone. What is this one? Guys, it's funny, but I actually did a Rookidee read earlier today just to get it out of the way. By the way, if you do this, if you have done an Ampharos as a Mega, it doesn't matter. If you want to get the collection again, then if you want to get the badge, there's a badge that I collect on. So, yep, no problem. Her account got hacked twice, actually. Wow, there's like nothing happening around here, is there? Everything's about to go. 723. All right, by the time I get to there, this one will go, but there's not a lot in this area. I'll head over that. I don't know. It's not been made clear to me. I know that, I don't know her account, but I know the most common way to get hacked is through PTC if you don't have dual factor set up. Or, if you're only using it on Google, that's fine, or Apple is fine, but you want to make sure that if you're using PTC, you have two factors set up. So what's going on, Dark? First PTC, the first one was PTC, and you have no idea how the second time happened. Hey, Dark, did you look at what I sent in the Discord chat? You like any of those? I want you to be not super picky, I should say picky, because these are just 3 concepts. So then I could make more concepts ones like that. Lois, you didn't have 2-factor on there? No problem, Hawaiian Stack. Here's the thing. I appreciate you saying that. I will tell you this. I would be doing this with or without you. And I really appreciate you guys hanging in there. So, hanging out with me and helping me out, and I'll enjoy helping you out. I do this because it's the love of the game, and I love helping people. This all started, blame Dark. This all started because Dark was traveling with me to different events, and he kept bringing people over to ask me questions. And him, among other people, said you should do this when you're answering questions as a business. People would enjoy talking to you and figuring this stuff out there for it. So I didn't finish the slideshow, but I got pretty far in it. You need to finish the raid sections. I moved a lot of stuff over. So yeah, it does need some work, but I definitely did some work on it. I got I did Relu for Saturday. That part's done. So, yep. Hey, Shakai, what's going on? You want to do Delmize with Jackson? Welcome in, Jackson. Yeah, and Lois, ask to escalate it. Ask to check back in another day if they just again be relentless. Honestly, from once you started having problems, I turned 2-factor on in everything I had. So, how was dinner, Dark? I don't know if Dark's had dinner yet. I'm sure nobody's going to want to do this raid with me, but I'm about to do it. 3 Pokestops, 7 grass types. I don't know who Mr. N is. Is that the person that Pocket John knows? Okay. You got the background shiny Ticketon? Yeah, yes, I got one also. So that's awesome. Congratulations on that. Shikaya, that is pretty cool. Yeah, Sean's Inside Man. I do have somebody else that I could reach out to. I've got a friend of a friend who works there. I got Tony email saying it's done deal, but it's not done, so you say it's done. Don't give up. I mean, the fact that you had 2-factor on the second time, right, Lois? The second time the second one was hacked and it had 2-factor. What's going on, Endgame? So I could reach out to my friend. I will do that. I don't know why I'm using these gems. I don't need to. She's working hard at that. Yeah, if everybody could do a favor and go into my Discord and go into the Friends with Benefits channel and find Lois in there and add her up, and it'll definitely help her. Plus, also by getting to if you get people to past the first level of friendship, that is the most experience you can get very quickly. Literally getting from 0 hearts to 1 heart, Lois. Make sure you're popping eggs, lucky eggs. I know you're trying to do free, but as much as you can, try to pop those lucky eggs when you're getting those friendships there. 47 friends. How much do you get a reload in eggs? I don't understand what that question is. Hang on a second. I'm going to head over to another raid. I want to do, let's see, did it start up yet? Check my other phone. We've got 4 minutes till this next raid starts. It's right here. Hang on, let me check something out. So this is starting up in a few minutes. So here, go ahead, guys. Cross the street, people. Hey Jackson, yes, as soon as I have a raid, you can raid with me. As I just need a raid to do. Right now, there's none in the area. So you know what it means. We have to get best friends with everybody and have to give them good Pokemon. Yeah, of course. By the way, if anybody ever meets me up in person, trade with me. I want a Pokemon from everybody I meet up with. I want your favorite Pokemon. That's what I want. So there is a way that I've heard people getting hacked in Pokemon Go. I will tell you one thing. I've done it 1,000 times, so it's not. I'm not going to do anything. Never share this screen. In its entirety. I know that I'm risking myself, but it's a risk that I'm willing to take. Never show the screen to like if you share it online. Don't share the screen. In its entirety online. Always black out something on the screen and take a ton of pictures of your stuff. You want to have proof of everything you own, so take screenshots of things you have. So you don't have a PTC link this time. Yes, that does help. But I can tell you, I know somebody who has been hacked through Google. So and that's because they were able. They had somebody share their stuff online, and that's how they were hacked. I gotta get my day one Pikachu has been there. That's awesome. So if you've done multi-factor on Google already, I mean, just using Google, they've got multi-factor. As long as you don't have PTC linked up, I'm not going to go into the account section on my phone, but yeah, that's the other thing you never want to do is show anyone your account section on your phone. Hey, Team Hudson, welcome. How are you? Do you want to raid? Thanks for the like, Gold Dragon Slayer. Are you based on the Hudson River by any chance? Because I'm very near the Hudson River. I'm very happy to add people up. I just want to, yep, you want to raid? All right. Can you do me a favor, please, and type, hang on, let me just make sure that it's enabled. Start. Can you do me a favor and type exclamation point join, JOIN, all one word, and then follow those instructions. And if it's not working, please let me know. If you don't see the instructions that pop up after you type that, let me know, and I'd be happy to work with you on trying to get that fixed. Could in the future, could just the person who needs to do it do that exclamation point join? Because what happened is that by Jackson, I know you're trying to be helpful. By you doing it, it's now sent to you. All right, I need to set the name. That's the problem. Set name. It's my fault. I forgot to do this. I made a change last night to it. Hang on. Set name. T3 term. T term. And please work. All right. So now, can just Team Hudson, can you please type exclamation point join? I appreciate you guys trying to help, but see when you do that, it's only one person every 10 seconds can do that command. So it's every 5 seconds. Yeah. So if you could do me a favor, please, Team Hudson, please type exclamation point join again. Now it should work. I made a change last night, so that'll work there. There you go. Now follow those instructions. And it's going to pop up. Hopefully it's going to work. Cross my fingers. There you go. Well, it's still a little bit messed up, but the instructions are in there. I see something that's got to change. I'm going to screenshot that to fix that later. So I'm going to be doing a raid in a few moments. Doing a raid with, yeah, so these are great, by the way. These catch 7 grass types or catch 7 whatever types. I'll show you what they give. They give actually pretty good rewards. Yep. Catch 7. And so you have a chance of catching a Charizard, a Venusaur, or a Blastoise. It's pretty dang good. So you do. How do you do two-factor? So Extreme, are you using PTC? Extreme? I'm trying to eat some of this pizza now that it's cooled off enough to eat it without making a huge mess of myself. PTC is called Pokemon Trainer Club. It's what is linked to your in-game. Oh, that's a great one to get. I needed more of these. That's a good joke. There you go, Logan Hogan. Welcome in, Logan Hogan. Awesome. So type FC, and then it'll give you my code to send it to me. Wow, that's cool. Welcome in, Hooch. I've only heard of people getting hacked when they share their info and they click on secure links. No, Sensei, I can tell you, I know how Fleece King was hacked, and it had to do with sharing that screen. There is a way. I'm not going to get into details, but if you share that screen, and I was a bad person, I promise you, I could hack my way into your account. I'm not going to get into any details at all, but I would say I'm 95% certain I'd be able to get into your account if you share that screen and you don't have two-factor set up. And you don't have to click on anything either. No, he got hacked a while ago. I'm just talking about how he got hacked. There you go, Team Hudson. If you don't see my code, it starts with 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me know. What I like to do is I like to leave traded Pokemon in gyms because I never know when I'm getting back. Or I can Pokemon I don't care much about. Let's do this. What should we drop in here? Let's do a little bit of brag in there. Yeah, I can imagine, Lois. Sorry to hear this, Lois. I was crushed last night to hear it. Never going to share that screen. Yeah, don't ever share that screen. It's still possible to get hacked, but that makes it much easier to get hacked. I'll say that. Two-factor, I can promise you, two-factor is not enough. I mean, it's the best that you can do, but it's not enough. It's not sharing your information is one thing to do it. Also, if it does get hacked, you want to make sure you've got proof of all of your information. So take screenshots and save it someplace that's you're gonna be able to keep it safe. I don't want that one. So my account is signed in through email and Facebook. No, that's so what two-factor means is, you know how when you sign into Facebook, it says you need to click something to authorize your account, or you need to type in numbers, like your or you need to get a text message. That's what two-factor is. One factor is your password, and a second factor is something else. So it's called. You also sometimes see it listed as 2FA. So. All right, Hudson, got you. Thanks for doing that. So what I'm going to do, Hudson, when I say it's time to do a raid, don't do it yet. When I say it's time to do a raid, I'm going to call out the raid, and then I'm going to ask you to type exclamation point here in the chat, exclamation point HERE in the chat. Not now, but when it's time, when I call it a raid. I think we should have fish raid here. Nope, I'm too far from it. I got to go over to another spot, and then we'll be able to do a fish raid in a moment. When I say fish, I mean a big whale. Is there a way to unlink your PTC? Yes. So you have to do two things to unlink the account. It's actually quite annoying. One, you have to be logged into Pokemon Go. I'm not showing that screen purposefully. One is that you have to be logged into Pokemon Go, not with your PTC account. And then you can easily disconnect it by going to your account section. So if you're in your account section, you can disconnect that screen. The other thing that you can do is go, and then you need to go to Pokemon.com, log in, and then go into your user profile and disconnect Pokemon Go there. So you have to do two things to fully disconnect it. One is to do it from your game, and the second one then is to do it from within Pokemon.com. So that's how you have to do it. Hey, Iron Stack, and I haven't called out the raid yet, so let's wait till I call it a raid, and then we can do that. By the way, I catch all the Rattatas because there's a medal for teeny Rattatas. They have to be 2.41 kg or smaller. And then that counts towards the teeny something medal. I forgot the name of it. But so then I would trash this one if it's not a one that I want to keep. So let's see. So it's got to be 2.41 kg or smaller. That one isn't there. Yes, you did not do that. I appreciate that. But yeah, we have a big whale. All right, so I'm headed over to this raid right here. If you want to do this raid, type exclamation point here in the chat. In a moment, I'll be over there, and we'll be able to do this all together. Hey, Zyke, welcome in. What happens if you disconnect only on Pokemon Go is it's still possible to connect it back up. But if you disconnect it in Pokemon.com, it's pretty secure if you disconnect it on Pokemon Go only. But if somebody was able to get into your account through the website, then they would see that it's connected up. Then they could log into it. So at the end of the day, I will tell you, Pokemon.com doesn't care much about security. I work in computer security, and they do a very poor job of it there. So I highly recommend you don't trust them for it. What's going on, Roman? I don't have my mic on. Let me reconnect it to my phone. I sounding good now. I can see that my microphone's connected. Here, I'll just actually do a quick test. Let me just see if this is shiny first, because that's what I care the most about. Yes, Mystic, I see your messages. All right, so that was something. I guess I had to reconnect the receiver to my phone there. All right, cool. Thank you, Wicked. Hey, what's going on, Wicked? Welcome in. All right, no, now I've got the microphone there. You're probably right. It was probably not getting it from my microphone. So it's funny, now I got in-game sound showing up in my car there. But what happens if you unlink only in Pogo and you connect it to a new PC? So you don't want to do that. You can. It's not terrible to do that. I will tell you this. Once you link your PTC account to a Twitch account, you can never link another PTC account to that Twitch account. So if you ever want to get the drops, you need to make sure you do that. So I'm going to repeat that because it's a bit confusing. Once you associate a PTC account with a Twitch account, you can never change that account again. So if you forget that password, then you're out of luck. And the reason why you want to have that linked up is because there's Twitch drops that happen 3, 4, 5 times a year. So you want to make sure you do that. I don't recommend living in New Jersey, period. I'm not a fan of New Jersey. Even just living across the border in New York is better, but even then, I don't like living in New Jersey. So, what happens if yes, you can link up another PTC account, but I wouldn't do that. Wicked, yeah. I mean, Paramus is a good town. If you have to live in New Jersey, Paramus is an okay town. I personally would rather live closer to New York City. like on the Hudson River. Hoboken but it's expensive. Jersey City, there's some parts that are good and some parts that aren't. So I'd personally prefer to live down there. Yes, Sensei. But there's, yeah, so if you shared that account information ever with anybody, you want to make sure that I would just change the password. I would personally disconnect it from Pokemon, from your game, and I would change the password. I would do the two things. I would go to Pokemon.com and disconnect it from there. But first, you want to disconnect it from in the game. Then go to Pokemon.com and disconnect it there. Then you could do that. If you want to live around New York City area, if you want to live in the Navy, all right. Well, I mean, there's a lot of options. Personally, if I had the choice, I would get the heck out of Dodge, go to Hawaii, go to Guam, go someplace else. McElroy won again. Nice. Finally, I mean, he finally won. That's awesome. All right, I'm going to do this raid. How do you redeem a card? You have to go to PokemonGo.com, and then you can redeem it in there. You like the lighter color. Do you like the it's not the color. So I'm showing you the same version, white and black. So the same version, white and black. That's what I'm asking is if you look at the overall feel of it, there's 3 different versions. One's dark and one's light. Oh, he won. Yes, he won last year. So it's the other guy that keeps getting in second place. Other than Twitch drops, is there any point in connecting PTC and Pokemon Go? Other than Twitch drops, is there? I mean, I like to have 2 different ways to log in. So as long as you've got 2 ways to log into Pokemon Go, that's what I would say. Yes, Hawaiian Stackin' thinks Hawaii is good. So dark, they are the same. The black and white is the dark and light version. Just that's the only difference. All right, let's see who wants to do this raid. If you haven't done exclamation point here, you can still do that. I am going to check to see who's in the queue to do it. We got one person. There we go, Hawaiian Stackin'. What are good places to take SS of? Screenshots of. Oh, screenshots. You want to take screenshots of Pokemon that basically I would take 10 Pokemon screenshots. I would take a screenshot of the oldest stuff in your journal. Like this is a perfect screenshot right here to take. So your oldest stuff there. I would also take a screenshot of this page here and do this screenshot every once in a while. So you want to have proof of them. So go to your oldest ones there. What is all that? I have Nitro. I don't care enough to do it. I literally have Nitro. Look, I've got Nitro. I just don't care enough to do anything about it. They all look good. What I think we should now is figure out what info we want displayed. All right. Oh, that's Minecraft stuff. I get it. Last thing, because I don't want to lose my Pogo account. I answered your last one there. Hey, Raj, welcome in. All right, anybody else want to do this big fish raid? Last call. BG, I answered your question. Thanks for posting. I noticed it earlier. Just got to remember them. No problem. All right, copy. What do you want to check the queue for? Make sure if you haven't, you mega. I got a mega. Let's see. This is water type. So let's get a water. Let's do Let's do another Kyogre. And Mega 3. Raj learned a lesson yesterday. He learned that how important it is to have a Mega 3 going at all costs. A's and A's, I'll get you in. Z-I... ZIA, how about terminal? Hang on a second. Let me get people in this raid and then we'll do it. Did anybody else want to get in on this raid? Did I miss anybody here? Logan, keep grinding. You're doing a great job. It's very good. 3,000 catches, nice. Could you describe the screen you don't want to show to avoid? So it's the account screen. Just go into the account screen. It's very simple. You know what the account screen is. Go in your account screen, just make sure you have two different things hooked up in there. That's all it is. I mean, Costco I like. I'm not a member of Costco, but it's because there's not one near where my wife lives. Sam's Club is good. Let me catch up a bit. Scroll back. Let me clear the queue. Okay, so you're disconnected to PC and I believe you have two-factor on. Thanks for the heads up. Yes. You would have two-factor because if you're using Facebook, that's got two-factor on it. If you're using Google or Apple, that's got two-factor on it. So you're good there. I just like to use my $250 loser because it cost me $250. Welcome back. We're all good. Oh yeah. Yep. So don't share your trainer. You can share your trainer screen, just don't share it all. You want to make sure you like I would just crop it. Just crop just whatever part you want to share, just share that part of it. You don't want the whole thing. There maybe is an app for it, Raj? $23.51 is the hundo, and this ain't it. All right, let me go on my other phone and figure out a different one to go. Yeah, as long as you've got two things connected up there. All right, BG, you're good. And Sensei, if you want to be really smart about it, never share your trainer page like where somebody could find the three different pieces and repiece it together. You got the shiny finally Hawaiian stack, and that's awesome. Congratulations, sir. I assume you're a sir. I apologize if I misgender you. Just realized that. And we got to great friends. That's awesome. Ultra friends. I don't want to misgender people. I may be old. I'm probably old enough to be most people here's grandfather. But if somebody got your PTC, couldn't they? Like if somebody gets into your PTC account, if somebody logs into it, I mean, game's over. So the whole thing is getting into it. All right, let's find another one. There's nothing right here. Headed to find another one, not too far from here, hopefully. Look at everything that isn't running right now. This is ridiculous. That one is a difficult one to get to. That one's doable. It's on the side of the road, 742. All right, I'm gonna head to that one. The whole thing is you want to do is you want to make it hard as possible for people to get into your account, which you're doing by having two-factor on and not using PTC. And the other thing you're going to do is have information so if you do get hacked, you can recover your account. I'm not going to remote for one. I just got my first shadow, my first hundo shadow was a Gligar. I just got that a few weeks ago. Why did I just lose the stream for a second? So I would have preferred to keep my account, but I wasn't smart enough. I wouldn't call you not smart enough. Wait, did I miss somebody here? TRT? Yeah, I just had a lag. Where's TRT? What's going on, Solar? Welcome in. Well, we got Groudon starting up on Wednesday morning. You can get drops. You linked it to Twitch, Mystic? Oh, hey, Solar, that's all. No problem. There's somebody who comes in whose name is a new member whose name is TRT. All right, let's see if there's anybody I can use this with, since I have an egg going. Let's see, are we gonna go besties? 2 more days. Nope, so that's not a good one. By the way, if anybody worries, I'm in a very quiet area, meaning there's not a lot of traffic. I also use auto drive on my car, so it keeps me from hitting things and keeps me on the road. And I'm also paying attention. Everything I do is hands-free, so I'm really not doing anything. I have a question, Mystic. Is this for one of the guys from Lured Up Podcast, Pure Lighter? Is that one of the guys from the Pure Up Podcast? You bought this really cute Eevee crochet over, and that'd be awesome. Oh, it is. All right, cool. That's who I thought it was. So I'm just going to name them as such. Come on. I'm lagging. What's going on, Hash? That's Lewis, yes. I know who he is. So how do you recover your account if it gets hacked? There's a web page. If you just Google for a web page, why is my game locked up? Is the stream locked up? No, we're good on the stream, but the game is just not liking life. All right. Let's see if the stream catches up. Yep, no, it's definitely, the stream's fine. It's just the game decided to freak out. I'm doing well. I also got a Hundo Polar Scatterbug last night. That's nice. It's always fun when you get those Hundos. That's the only Scatterbugs I've been keeping lately. If it's not a Hundo or a Shiny, I got a Shiny Polar last night also. So that was a good one. All right, we got another big fish raid right here. Anybody else who wants to do another one right here, exclamation point here in the chat. Exclamation point here in the chat if you want to do this raid. We got a couple minutes I'll hang out for. Got 18 minutes left in the raid. You got an antique Synesty. That's awesome. You got that from the weekly breakthrough box? Where'd you get it from? If we have a Latios, I'll do it. Right now, just look at my area. There's just nothing. Let me keep an eye on the stream. Yep, that's fine. Where'd you get it from? There's no guarantee you'll get your account back. None. Even they actually changed the rules after Fleece King got hacked. They now have the rules say that they won't recover any Pokemon. Wow. Yes, you mentioned that before, Hash. Correct. Yep. Hey, Yankee, what's going on? Any Galbird raids? I don't know what that means. Look at all these eggs that are going to be hatching soon. This one has hatching in 20 minutes. You're having chili dogs tonight. Oh, that sounds good. I can just crash if that's cool, unless you want me to queue up. No, you can. Yeah, you don't need to. You can snipe in. Yep, and he got it back. He had to sign an NDA. He's not allowed to talk about it. He had to sign an NDA to do it. And the NDA says you're not even allowed to talk about the NDA. So the Galarian birds are not in raids. You can get them on your daily incense, which reminds me, I'll start that up in just a second. We did that one. Let me throw some megas in here also. Oh, somebody said they wanted to do a Delmise raid, right? You're at level 34 after the new game started back in the first hack. Nice. I mean, it's a good way to do it. If I wouldn't, I'd be upset on one hand, but the other hand, if I had to accept it, I'd accept it. And in a way, I'd almost be okay with it. Everybody's interacted with me. Let's do one more thing. Friend level 4, I think I did this one already. Where are you at? 9 more days. Anybody else in here? Nope. Dang, that's unfair. He gets his meat, but other people lose their minds. Yep, that's what happens. It's hilarious. You can't talk about having an NDA, so he has to act. Yeah, he's not even allowed. He doesn't even show it off. I've seen people try to ask him about it on stream, and he won't talk about it. He won't show it off. We sent to RSVP for Latios. All right, thank you. Got 26 minutes till it. We'll get some people in that now. Anybody want to do this raid? Exclamation point here in the chat. I'm happy to do this raid with or without your help. But of course, I would love to do it with you. Dark and I met just by literally playing Pokemon Go. So it was a calm day. No, it wasn't. It wasn't a calm day. It was a raid day. And we met playing Pokemon Go. You accidentally stocked. I don't know what stocked means. Stocked what? Stocked fish? Stocked soup? I think Galar birds will come in raids at some point. I think once if the Paradox Pokemon ever come in incense, then the Galarian birds will become in raids. Just get back. This is a great time to come back in the game, Yankee. The Go Fests are coming up very soon. Make sure that you attend those Go Fests. They gave him back his Shundo Mareep. They reinstated everything that the guy transferred out of his account. No problem, Wicked. Raj, I saw you start posting something, but you deleted it. They definitely be in raid someday. Your guess is the end of this year. Yes. Yep. I think once we get if what the people are thinking is going to happen, which is in incense, we're going to get the Paradox Pokemon, then that's going to be the case there. You almost got a Shundo Tinkertuff. That's great. Congratulations, Solar. Yep. If that's the case, if that happens, then I think I agree with you, Raj. What does Arlo give? Anything interesting in here? Nope. 96. That's awesome. I tried yesterday really hard to get a Shundo. I got a Shenando instead. It gives Mawile. Oh, I don't need another Mawile. Thank you, Raj. All right, anybody else? It doesn't seem like anyone wants to do this raid. I don't think anyone's queued up for it, but I could be wrong. Let's double check. Nobody wants to do this raid. All right, let's go find another one there. Thanks, Extreme. That was my third one. The best one still is the one that I auto-caught unknown. That's actually a question I want to ask people. What is the name of it? I've heard Shenando. I've heard without the A. It's SHI. It's not SHA. It's SHI, or is it Shenando like that? Just like that. All right. Thanks, Raj. You got 6 shinies from Comday. That's great. Hey, Inferno, welcome in. The only way that, in my opinion, is the only way that she could have, yes, so I'm spelling it correctly now. The Rocket leaders are disappointing this season. It's hard for you to get good IV shadows. Well, that's what happens. I got 2 shiny shadows, 2 days in a row, one in one day, one the next day in a row. So 2 of them one day in a row from each other. Let me go quick. Let's find another raid. We'll go to that Dolomize. How far is that though? What town is that in? I don't want to go that far. I got to go back up after this. No, I can go there. I know where that is. That's not so bad. BG sent you. Hey, Sage, welcome in, and you're our first member who has made it for 1 month. Thank you, Sage. You are awesome, Sagearoni. Welcome in. You have 16 Shundos and no Shenandos. I've got 16 Shundos, and I'm up to 3 Shenandos. Sage pops in, doesn't say anything, and just ups his membership there. What's going on there, Sage? He's probably I think he went to work. That's right. Earlier today he was at work. What's going on, Tyler? Hey, Alvaro, welcome in, welcome in. 100 shiny backgrounds, that's crazy. What's going on, Sage? Still at work? Sage, I was hanging out on Jesus' stream earlier today, and he convinced me of best buddying a Tinkatuff so that you can use that in Great League. A best buddied Tinkatuff is barely just slightly behind in everything except for the move behind Tinkaton in Great League. He likes to lurk. Oh, work's done? Nice. Yeah, if you guys like PvP stuff, make sure you check out Sage's stream. He's always fun to watch and hang out with. The vibes are cool, and it's just you can also learn a lot just by osmosis, hanging out with him. All right, let's see. I should be getting close to this Dolomize. Actually, I'll do this one here. Anybody want to get into this raid here? This is going to be a Shadow Latios. Anyone want to Shadow Latios? Let me know. Hey, TSP, welcome in. No problem, Sage. Happy to hang out with you and all that there. All right, exclamation point here if you want to do this. I'm not doing fast enough. I'm literally doing 34 miles an hour. Over 40 miles an hour is where you can lose them. Hang on a second. I do want to get in the GPS where I'm going. So give me 1 second here on the other phone. Not going to see chat for a minute, please. I apologize. Where is Campfire? If you want to get in that raid, though, exclamation point here in the chat to get in that raid. Where's Mr. Delmise? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There you are. That is really far where that one is. There's a closer one. No closer ones? Come on. I'm gonna hit that one up. If I can make it in time. Wow, that one's a short one. Nope, not gonna make it in time. All right, I'm back in chat. I'm gonna have to go to a different raid. That raid ain't gonna work. So I was up 120, 80 bucks last night. Hang on a second. Yep, Sage, that was your inspiration there. Dark changed the colors of it. Terms, you were saying something about how you think Lois got hacked. I mean, the only way she could have gotten hacked, I was going to say the most likely way was through PTC. Why when driving do we click on a Pokemon? So it's speed locks. That's what it's called, speed locking. So you want to be under 40 miles an hour, Wicked, to catch the Pokemon. Under 40 miles an hour is what you need to be doing. You're up 80, up 120, and they swapped the dealer. Yes, you said that, and you lost 4 times in 5 minutes. That's crazy. Yep, no, they will run, if it's over 40 miles an hour, Wicked. Exactly. So, hey, McFly, welcome in, welcome in. If you wanted to play, if you wanted to join me up, type exclamation point join, and you'll find instructions on how I can add you up. I have space to add up some people. I'll make a little bit of space right now. I do send out gifts every day to all my new friends, trying to get you guys to 2 hearts, let you snipe into raids and stuff like that. If I remove you, then please do me a favor and just come back in the chat and say I've already registered. I needed 1. I had to pick one of them. So that's all it's about. Yep, exclamation point join. I got one issue with this. Unfortunately, I have to modify that. Also, I'm Team Blue, so that helps. Let's see, who is 2 hearts? So I've got search string saved in my keyboard, and I look for 2 hearts. You're in here, you were in here, you were in here recently. Let's get you. Anyone who's not a member. There you go, McFly. Perfect. So now type FC and you'll get my code. Send me a friend request. Mattson, you were here recently. Boombox, I'll get you. You were in here also. Guppy yesterday. G-Rex was in here earlier. Jackson, you got to open up my gifts sometimes, Jackson. Sorry, I got to remove you. I need more space. Let's do that. McFly, if you haven't seen Nightbot post my code, it starts with 1234. If anybody needs a gift from me, type !gift, and it'll tell me your in-game name. Makes it easiest for me. All right, there we go, Zuko. Perfect. If you don't register, you get friend zone, which is what this team RTR did. They're in my friend zone. Hey, Aries, welcome in. Sorry, Mr. Jackson. Ooh, I'm not singing that song. That's a tough song to sing. Sage, we should start working on the meetup. Do you have anyone for a meetup, Sage? Do you have any place that you recommend that we do it at? Even if it's different locations, like if we do 2 meetups, like one say Thursday evening and one like Friday evening or Saturday evening, something like that. Do you have a place that you could recommend that we do it at? If not, we can ask. I can do some research. Resume. It is what it is. Not going to get it back, but I'm dealing with accepting it. Yep. Oh, I am for real. Yes. Hey, McFly, you want to get on that raid? Let's do that. Let's send out people to this raid. So I have a robot. I have a raid bot. Sorry, not a robot. I'm a robot. I have a raid bot that helps me get people into the raids. So that's why I have you register, so that I can send out invites to the raids this way. Anybody wants an RSVP to a shadow raid, let me know, and come in the chat and say hello. If you want to get registered, you just come in the chat and say hello, and we can register you up so you can get in the raid bot. Yeah, we should do it at a park with lots of gyms. Exactly, Raj. I should start looking into that. Haven't been there too many times. No problem. We'll figure it out. I'm going to head back up here because in a little more than an hour from now, we're going to do another stream where we do the weekly preview. So Dark and I turn our phones sideways and do the weekly preview where we talk about what's coming up in this next week's. Parks are the best. Yes, good call, Sensei. All right, let's do this. Let's clear this out. I actually got a way to improve that command also. Mega Phalanx. All right, thank you. I'm sorry, I'm driving. I'm not paying attention to what's going on there, Wicked. Actually, I caught a bunch of oddises today. I got a shadow one. I think I deleted it. All right, DC, I got you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. At 2 hearts, the IV floor is 2. So no hearts is 0, 1 heart is 1, 2 is, and then so best friends, the IV floor is 5. It's based upon your friendship level. King Lame and DC. I'll get you guys the easy way to do it. Next. I'm curious if we're gonna have the if during the Mega Fallings, if we're gonna have the hang on a second, guys. Sorry about that. If we're gonna have the Super Mega style, where we gotta break the shields, I'm curious if that's gonna be that way. You just woke up, you slept all day. Hang on a second. You want a Shundo? Of course you do. By the way, neat trick, if you have a raid and you want to invite more people and there's other time slots on it, you can reset your invites because you can only invite 5 people, but you pick the next time slot and then you switch your raid time back to the original time slot, and boom, you got 5 more times you can invite people. Raj got another task done, working on one more. Nice. Let me clear this out. My uncle gave me an Armor Mewtwo, and my uncle said he'll give me that's awesome, Hawaiian Stack, and I like Armor Mewtwo is pretty cool. It's supposed to be coming back. I think it's coming back during Go Fest. Mega Phalanx will be like Altair. Yes, it's pointless. It is a pointless Pokemon. What do we have here? Ooh, anyone want to do a little snake? Anyone want to get a little pink snaky, pink worm? I do all of these. I gotta trash some of these. Actually, I'm gonna get your opinion since we have a few minutes. I have so many shadow ones of these that are purifiable hundos. I don't need the hundo, so I want to get your opinion on which ones I should save. I don't need all of the ones that I have. Yep, Mega Phalanx was not announced, it's leaked. It was not announced, it's leaked. Lechunk was leaked. Lechunk raid day. There's a few other raid days that also have been figured out there. Hang on a second. You got a hundo D-Max Phalanx. That is crazy. That's awesome. Hopefully, I'm sure you'll be able to make it. Well, all super megas will have that mechanic. But is it going to be a super mega? That's the question, Raj. Is it going to be a super mega for the Phalanx? Trash all but one. I agree. But I want to see which ones I should trash, because I've got a lot of them. Does anybody want to get on this raid? Let me know. Hey, Generous, welcome in. How are you? Yes, Lechonk. Yes, Lechonk. Yes. Armor Mewtwo is definitely coming. Correct. Yep. So Lechonk Calm Day. Correct. Lechonk Rain Day would be cool if they made it like a G-Max one. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of cool. Have big piggies coming at you. Hey, General Glass, you want to do some raids with me? Let me know. Happy to add you up. What's going on? Hope you're having a good day. I'm having a fun time. You just got about Ultra Buddies and the trades to do. Nice. Do you think, please clarify, you think the Mega's coming back, and do you think that Armor is? Yes. Armor Mewtwo is coming back, definitely. And the Mega is, the Mewtwo Mega is definitely coming also. Those we know for sure. So Wicked, you need to trade those away now while you can. We think Armor Mewtwo will be shiny. That was leaked. That's what was leaked. All right, I'm going in this one. If anyone else wants to get in this, just if you can snipe in. If you need me to invite you, exclamation point gift. If you need me to invite you. Oh yeah, we could do it. and Mewtwo has 2 megas. I think it's gonna. I think the armored. I think the mega Mewtwo is going to be treated exactly like it is for Charizard, where it's X and Y. That's the same exact mechanic for that. Your friend was looking for people like you, so I'm going to send his channel. That'd be awesome. Thank you so much for sharing our info. Appreciate you. Always like to hang out with people and do this. I do this every day. I stream usually. I don't know what time zone you're in, but I live near New York City, so I stream it every day usually between 6 p.m. and 9:30 p.m. at night, New York City time. Yeah, if you can get a clone Pokemon, heck yeah, do that. What's going on? Sorry, King Lame. I'll get you in. I'll jump out. You want to do this raid, King Lame? I'll do that. I'll get this raid out. Let me get out. Did I make it out in time? Yes, I did. All right, King Lame, I got you. What's going on, Air Break? So anybody catch anything good today? I know a lot of people got a lot of good stuff yesterday. Heard about that. I'd be happy to hear about that again. But if there's anything today that you caught that's special or shiny. I actually ended the stream last night, and right after Raj's stream last night, I was heading home, and I got I got from Raj, I got a shiny, not from Raj, I got a shiny Feraligatr. Not the Feraligatr, the unevolved version of him. Wait, you want to get on this one, Hawaiian Stacking? You want to get on this raid? It's going to be too late, most likely. I'm not tapping to see if you want to get into this raid. Okay, good. So in an hour, a little more than an hour from now, we're going to be changing the formats, going to be talking about the weekly preview. You are the very best, Wicked. You're the very best non-pastafarian ever. By the way, the joke is that Wicked doesn't like pasta, so we call him a non-pastafarian. I think I mentioned to you yesterday, my 2 favorite Pokemon are Toxtricity and Gengar. Gengar's number 1, Toxtricity is a very close second. I love Gengar's Shiny Mega. That's the best Mega. That's the best Shiny in the game, in my opinion. The best Mega Shiny in the game. And then, oh no, I'm not spending 5,000 dust on you. And then, and then Toxtricity, the G-Max is amazing, and Toxtricity itself. So. Thank you, Sage. Appreciate you. You're at 7,100 Evos. Is that for some research, Lois? Dratini. So I have a 13, 13, 15. I want to know which one should I save to evolve. 14, 15, 14, 12. 13, 14, 11. 13, 14, 12. 15, 7, 15. So if we narrowed it down to the ones that have, and the shiny here, which I'm not going to, probably not evolve. So do I evolve this one here? What about this one, Raj? This one is a good one also. I don't need the hundo, not from that. I don't need to get the hundo because I do have these 2 hundos, Morpheus and Master League. Actually, you know what? I am going to purify 1 to get the middle hundo because that I don't have. And Shadow. I'm going to keep one. I'm going to keep one to evolve as a shadow, and I'm going to keep one to make the hundo. So you think this should be keep as a shadow? I'm keeping this. I'm keeping a shadow. I'm keeping one shadow. This one I'm keeping because it's an Ultra League one, so that's why I'm keeping this one. That is nothing. That's not up for delete. This one here I probably could delete. Yes, I will. No, this kills me from 23, but nope, you gotta go. You gotta go. So evolve the first one, delete the rest. So I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to keep this one to get the hundo. Do I get 2 hundos? Do I have enough for 2 hundos in here? No, only 1. Evolve the first one? Why not evolve this one? That's what I don't understand. These two are terrible. Do they have the move? Well, this one might not be so bad. I'm going to check that. This has the move, right? Draco Meteor is the move. Yep, so that's why I'm keeping that. But let me check this one. Yes, Raj, hang on a second. So do I want the LEDs removed? Yes, I don't care about the LED. I prefer not to have the LEDs. I just want the choice to be able to put it to sleep and auto catch. That's all I care about it. If the LEDs and the LEDs show that it's powered on, that's the other one that I want. Eight, 2, 4. $8.21, not worth it. How did I get this one? Defeating the cliff. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. That's the only purifiable hundo one that I have. Yep. So I'm going to purify this one. I'm going to keep the other one. The other one I'm going to keep is 15-14 one. All right. This is going to... I need one more before I have the full family. So keeping that one. I'm going to keep this one. To evolve, I'm going to get rid of this, get rid of that one, keeping that. Have a good night, Raj. Yeah, you were up late for you last night. You were up very late for yourself, for what you normally do. All right, thank you for your help. Oh, we got this one right here. Hang on, after that. Hey, Ty, do you need help? Nope, I missed that raid. Did I miss it? Ty, do you need help? All right, we're going to do this one right here. Raj, we need to meet up the next couple of days so I can mail so I can get your stuff to mail. Anybody in here? Nope. All right. Anybody want to do this raid? Exclamation point here in the chat. Also, if everyone can do me a favor and double tap on the screen and give us a little bit of likes, appreciate you. And we do have a membership program. If you want to get on my friends list and Dark's friends list, as long as you're a member, you will stay on our friends list. If you if you go into our channel, you don't have to type anything. Just go into the profile, and in there is information on how to join up and become a member. You get some other extra benefits, and we're in the process of hopefully building the website. I'm hoping it's going to be up very soon, and we're going to have some cool stuff on there. One feature we're going to make on the website is we're going to have a full living Pokedex of every single Pokemon Go Pokemon that you can get in there. All the different forms, all the different backgrounds, all the different things. And members will be able to track their stuff on there. So you can either join up on the website or you can join up in YouTube and you can become a member in there. So it's blue now. If anything, mail yours. I can mail mine later this week. No, it's not. I'm not in a hurry, Raj. I need to. Yes, I can reach that from here. What's blue now? Are we talking about Pokeballs or something else? Oh, merch? Yes, we need to get merch going. Wicked, would you want a hat or a shirt or something else, Wicked? What would you want? And anybody else, I'm curious, if we make some merch, what do people want? The Pokeball light ball. I don't know what that means, Christian, the Pokeball light ball. What's going on, Christian? Is Chris okay to call you? Hoodies. Hoodies are very expensive. Oh, the Pokeball, you want in blue? Oh, you're month 2. That's right. You got month 2 for the Pokeball. Yes, cool. I just realized that. You're in month 2. I got you, King Lame. You're not in this one. Yep, you are the second person. I think Sage was the first person who had it. Raj is blue. Yeah, everybody. Wow, it's been a month today. Holy cow. Hey, Dark, it's been a whole month. That's crazy. All right, let's heal up. Make sure, I highly recommend you restart your game before you do this raid. So many times it crashes on people. If you do lose your remote raid pass, if it crashes for some reason, you lose your remote raid pass, don't report it as a raid issue. You report it as a paid item issue. A shirt, but the hat is fire. Dark is listening in. He's working on our weekly preview, I know that. I appreciate that he's doing that. I did some work on it. Yep, we got blue balls in here. That's pretty cool. Glad I worked on that the other day. Hat specifically, summer coming. Like a baseball cap kind of thing. Would you want it black? I'm not a huge fan of the black hats. It's very hot. Yeah, it's good. You can type exclamation point. If you type exclamation point clip space blue balls, that's that. Pins are really hard. They're very difficult. They're just expensive. Stickers, I was thinking of making up stickers. That I was thinking of doing. And those are going to be free. And we're going to make, and I was thinking of making cards, Pokemon, like in Pokemon cards, I was going to put information on them and hand those out. So there you go. There you go. I appreciate that. Maybe white and red for the hats and the gray. That's an idea. What's going on, Latios? Welcome in. Yeah, white is definitely not one you want to do. Not a red hat? I would prefer to get a hat. Here, I'll show you guys my hat. I'm wearing a dark hat right now. I'll show you my hat. Dirty car. So here's this hat. And see how it's kind of see-through over here. So this is the kind of hat, I would love this kind of hat, even if it's black. Maybe I can get this to be to print these up and get it put on that way. So yep, this kind of hat. So, and I'm going to put on just the tips over here. I might have one of the, no, I don't think I have in the back seat. Wicked, white clothing is so hard to keep clean. You don't know us fat guys. You're a thin rail boy. No problem, Lois. Appreciate it. Aries, all right. A-R-Y. So we've already interacted today. I'm going to send this to you. Please don't open this till tomorrow. Please wait till we're not blue. So the way we can tell we've interacted is there's a blue circle around us. Thanks for subscribing, Fasu Plevani. Welcome in, welcome in. Wicked, the card that I plan on taking is taking a sticker and taking a Pokemon card and putting a sticker on the front of it, and it's going to be for Global Go Fest. And it's going to have information on there about the tips and stuff like that for Global Go Fest. Just the tips, yes, of course that's how they live. So we're going to, do I have the hat? Let me see if the hat's in the back seat. Hang on a second. I found the hat. There you go. So this is what it's going to say. Just the tips. And the front is like this. A blue hat with the red logo. That'd be cool. I think if we did like this hat and made a patch, then we could put that on any kind of hat. I think that'd be the smartest way to do it. All right, we're going to do this raid now. Anybody else want to do it? Let me know. Last call. Yeah, I think if we did the logo on a white background with a little square around it or something like that. Dark, please send Aries a gift. Arisian. Let's do this raid now. Anybody else can snipe in? I'm going to start this up now. I would embroider the patch onto the hat. I'm going to make it a low profile patch also. I know what you're saying there. If I can get it embroidered on directly on the hat, that'd be another way to go. I will do the best that I can with that. I got to start working on that. We need to get those things ordered and ready to go soon. There's a lot to do. Hey, Porgy. You're not. I got you, Porgy. You can still make it in. P-tire biter. You should be able to snipe in. Latio sniping in. Thank you, sir. And Flair, you're probably, knowing you, you're probably hanging out quietly in the background. They have the primal logo if a primal is used now. Meaning we'd see a primal on somebody? I actually have a primal going right now. I've got Kyogre going, Mega 3 Kyogre going. What's going on, Axo? Welcome in. What do you mean, Chris? Thanks, Axo. Next time, lead with Dark's face. No problem. You might have time to recover. BG, thanks for subscribing. J Battery Acid. You've been in here before, I thought. You've got a Mega Ray going. Yeah, there's no difference in the logo. A pink UI where the Mega would be. Am I missing it? Oh, I actually no, I do see it. I did see it right here. There is one there. It does look different. It's not the Mega. Yes, I saw it. I saw it. No problem. Hey, I saw you sniping the raid, Mrs. TP. Welcome in, welcome in. She's a local friend of mine. She's the Straw Hat Cat. I saw you sniped into my raid. Thank you for popping in. We'll call it a draw. That's funny. Dropping the gems, forgot to do that. She actually did a trade with me yesterday, and yep. And about 50 minutes from now, we are going to be doing the weekly preview. So we're going to be changing the direction of our phones sideways, and going to be talking about what's coming up next week in chat, chatting with everybody and things like that. I want to talk a little bit about about how to prep, because in 2 weekends from now we need to be prepped for the Gigantamaxes are coming back. We got the 3 starters plus Gengar. It's going to be pretty cool. I have a person, my friends, that's named Straw What Ed. All right. You down to play here again soon, BG? Don't know what you're talking about, but no. BG, are you still here, BG? Big Green Dino, are you still here? I think you said you're taking off. No, you're still here. Do you still need the shiny XXL Latios or Latios? I've got one with your name in it. I saw you trade it with Pocket, and I'm like, nope, that's not what I'm saving for you. Which is fine if you need it or don't need it. I don't mind holding on to it. I'm going to hold on to it for you or somebody else. It's all the same. By the way, if you are a fan of One Piece, tomorrow there are 6 Popeyes around the country that are doing a Popeyes special promotion. And one is in New Brunswick, and there's one in New York City. That type of thing. No, Straw Hat Cat. Her name is Straw Hat Cat. The Straw Hat Cat. It's from One Piece. Take care, Lois. Love to know what you're having for dinner. It's the other one that you didn't get today. Let's clear the queue out. Hey Danny, welcome in. How are you? You're not Cat what? You're the Straw Hat Cat. Hope you're having a good day, Danny. Are you having a fun day? You getting a good Pokemon? What's going on, Danny? Usually when I meet people for the first time, I like to say hello to them. Hello. What just happened? I just got a glitch on my chat phone. I don't know if anyone else got a glitch, but make sure you're caught up with the live. Sometimes the live stream lags every once in a while. Don't know why. Pierogies and leftovers from yesterday. That sounds good. I love pierogies. Hey, Danny. Wow, this is a terrible one. I don't really care. I want to start driving the next raid. You still have time, Axo, no? Hang on a second. Hey, Danny. What you looking to add me up? I add people to do raids. Are you looking to do some raids? You got a remote raid pass? I would love to add you up if you want to join me and do raids or some other reason. The only pieces you care about are the 6-piece chicken deal at Popeyes. Well, I am going to be up early and sitting in line waiting to get this deal tomorrow. I'm going to tell my daughter she's going to have to join me. She lives nearby. You can still walk it. Get going, sir. All right, let's find the BG one. Whatever happened to my new friend? Danny, come on back. You know, would love to get you added up. If you're going to do raids, come on back, Danny. Let's uncheck that. This one, BG. Do you still want this one? Oh no, Axo. Everything moving forward at the appropriate pace. By the way, BG wished me 84% shiny luck when I caught this one there. This was 84% shiny luck got me that one. I'm very happy about that. That's why I just named BG. Well, if you don't need it, that's fine. If you need it, let's check Oddish and shiny. We got a name one for you, Wicked. Oof! I got to take the name off of this. I'm gonna have to see if my son still needs it, Wicked. You know what? A good way to do it. There's two good ways to check your furniture. Yeah, I got the Zangoose also. Either which way, I don't mind holding them both. Let's mark this as claimed. Tag claimed. There we go. We'll take regionals off. Hey, Danny. Nope. You add me. I'm trying to help you. Please, I'm trying to teach you. You need to add me. Can you hear what I'm saying, Danny? If you can, please just say hi or hello. I know you said hi once, but you can add me. You made newspaper outlines. So there's a couple of different ways. One way to do it is you can take a picture of the room, throw it into ChatGPT or one of the AIs, and then you could also picture your furniture and it'll compose all of that together. I've done that before. Another way to do it is you go into IKEA.com and they do it that way. Do you need help with this raid? Oh, I missed it. He's posting his code again. Danny, you add me up. You add me up, Danny. I'd love to do that. Hey, so you are J Battery Acid. You finally subbed. Nice. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks for subscribing, Fluglin. Flukin. I don't know how to say your name. I guess you don't need the raid, Tyler, or you already did it? All right. Let's find another raid. Anybody want to do a Kyogre? I've got a Kyogre right here. If anyone has a request for a raid, let me know. Send me. Do you want to invite? You want to go to mine TSP, or do you want me to join yours? Hey, JB Acid. Who else is live right now, Lois? Hey, Danny, if you want to add me up, say if you want me to, why you want me to add you up. No one is. All right. If you tell me why you want to add me up, I will help you get added up. I'm happy to do that. Shifter is out. There are lots of raids there. You want a Marowak? I tried to join up. Let me see if there's a Marowak nearby. I gotta reset the filters. No, we're good. No Marowaks at all. Wow, there's like nothing in this area here that you want to do. If TSP, if you're gonna do one local, I'm happy to add you, to help you, but you would need to send me an RSVP. Let's do another raid here. Let's see, is this Shadow? That is a Shadow Stantler. There's the train. That's not a shadow. How much time do we have left on that one? I want to get to that. That is the most important. Where is this? Tap room. That's a tough one to get to. There you go, BG. I've been saving it for you. You forgot about it. Actually, it's funny you say that. I have an idea of making on our website, when you have a Pokemon in your Pokedex, you'll be able to tag it to somebody else to be able to do it. Yep, the train just got here. We could say goodbye to the train as it's driving off through my dirty windshield. Not me. Did I stop the stream? There's the train. Nope, we didn't stop the stream. Nope, I don't want to show the people here. But there's the train. Got the hundreds done. Nice, Lois. Congratulations. What happened to my friend who was here a minute ago posting his code? I want to help you get up. I don't understand that. Why do people come in and post their code and don't answer any questions at all? All right, I'm going to start driving up to there. Let's catch some more of these pocket monsters. If you ever need my help, it's better if you send me an RSVP because then I can get other people in on it. That's what I like, is get RSVPs. I want to make a right, actually. %, ain't total trash. By the way, I added a new command. I copied Pocket John's command and then slightly improved it. If you do exclamation point shiny, if you do exclamation point odds, I'll do it actually myself. Exclamation point odds shows you the chance of shiny odds. You sure you're gonna get there eventually? Is it odds or shiny odds? I forgot. Nope, it must be shiny odds. There you go, Lois. Is it not working? Come on, Nightbot. You're still napping on the job. You are the weakest link. It was odds. Odds, that's it. There you go, Christian. Odds, yes, with the S. It helps if I do odds. I just added it today, so I don't remember it. There you go. So I took Pocket John's command and slightly improved just the way it looks. I also added in the raid events in there. He knows about it. It's the Notbot, not a Nightbot. It's a Notbot. This is typical. People start getting tired of the in-person, the current raids by Sundays. That's normal. It depends upon the raid, but it's been that way. Sent an RSVP. Sounds good. Are you doing this in person? That's the question. Are you going to remote to it or do this in person? If you're going to remote to it, then I'd rather not remote to it. Then I'd do it. But if you're not going to remote to it, then I'll do it. Not bought. If it wasn't for being a mod, I wouldn't be doing it, but I'll join up your raid there. Oh, let me get this back on. Come on, get it back on, get it back on. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Let me jump into here. TSP, are you going to be local? Oh, come on. What happened to you, Bads? Mowing is a top-tier chore. I hated mowing as a child. Second I got to be an adult, I started paying people. Second I was able to, got my own place, I was paying for it. I always paid for it. I hated mowing. I would love to get the new like Zumba, the Roomba type of mower that they have out there. You mowed 4 lawns today. Do you get paid for it, Axo? If you're getting paid for it, that's one thing. My yards that when I was a child were not big enough for that type of lawnmower. I love that these are in these right there. You got paid for it too. All right, at least you're getting paid for it. It makes sense. Totally get it. That's worth it. If I was getting paid for it, that'd be one thing. I guess I was paying for it by, my parents would say, by living in our house. Sensei's back. All right. Well, that's important. Clean toilets are the number one thing in my house. Let's get this for Davey. We're catching a Davey. Can't believe he wants to get every single IV for every single one of these. That is like really difficult to do. That's 4,092 different Pokemon, just one. And it's my biggest. To get to my backyard, prep for the quick set. Dang it. I keep getting raid. I keep getting glitches. I don't know if you guys are seeing glitches, but I keep getting them. Let's see. Any other raids here? Win a raid. What is that? You got paid $20 to clean a toilet? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Do that all day long. Win. Blipbug. Ooh, shoot. Blipbug's available in Winter Raid. Heck yeah, I'm doing that one. I want more of those. Thank you very much. I'm getting rid of these others. I know. So close to grass type. I need one more grass. To get to my backyard, I'm very confused. You got a pull because of your tax return? Well, there's a problem. We'll check you. We'll check you. I don't want another Meowth. Let me pull over. I got this last night. It is not a PvP worthy one. I clean my storage, then it gets filled up again. I work all day long. I'm not joking. All throughout the day, I am constantly working on cleaning out my storage. I probably spend more time cleaning my storage than I do playing any other part of this silly game. Oh, I was going to say something else. But yes, I'm constantly cleaning out my storage. The worst Pokemon in the game, Carbinks. $288 for no, none of these are small enough to keep. You guys are all the weakest links. The raid is close to your house, but you don't want to go all the way to get it. So you're going to remote to it. If you're going to remote to it, if you don't mind, I'll do a local one. You've been playing for 2 years? Congratulations. Is this the RSVP? Fine. You're doing it? We have enough people? Hang on. No, we don't have enough people. We'll do, since you're going to remote to it, we'll do one by me. So that way we both don't have to remote. Hey, Machete, welcome in. We got about a little less, about 30 minutes left of events today. Then I'm going to be heading over to meet up with Dark. Well, not meet up with him literally, but to do raids, to do a stream. We're going to be doing a stream at 9 p.m. tonight, which is in 30 minutes, talking about the weekly preview, what's coming up this next week in Pokemon Go. 2 years and thousands down the toilet. Hey, but you're down the toilet. Doesn't seem like you need to have it down the toilet. Anybody want to do a Kyogre raid? I'm going to head over to Kyogre right now. It's probably going to be my second to last raid of the night, unless somebody else wants to do something else. Kyogre, if you want to do a Kyogre, come in the chat. Say, if you want to raid with me, that's fine. Happy to add you up. Let's do some raids together. I'm very excited for Gigantamax, Charizard, and Venusaur, and Blastoise, and Gengar's coming up in 2 weeks. It's going to be a fun one. So make sure you guys are saving up your money for that. We're going to be hosting streams for getting everyone into that. See Wicked, did we get caught? Nope. But finish this one. A Venusaur. This is why I do these. Catch 7 of each type. It's amazing that these are in them all. That is pretty dang good. How about $200 in a game and 3 years on the toilet? You can actually, yeah, Lois, you got a whole different story, but you can actually download your data. I'm sorry, Lois. $200 though that's very good. Because that's about a month, sometimes less than a month for me. Hey Camden, welcome in. Wow, that was better than it should have been. Catch all of these for the extra dust. All right, anybody want to do a big fish raid right now? Exclamation point here in the chat. This is what I'm doing next. Exclamation point here in the chat. Yeah, if you get a catch 7, do every catch 7 of a certain type. Do them all. I've been getting a lot of war turtles. So yes, Kristen, they normally are bad in the wild, but the good thing about these is that they are that their floors are 10, 10, 10. So you know they got to be decent. Your uncle got a Shundo Tinkatink on Com Day. That is awesome. Congratulations to your uncle. I'm very jealous. I got the opposite. I got the Shenando. So that would have been nice. Keep doing it, Lois. Just catch it. You have an auto catcher, Lois? Because the auto catcher is the key. The key to paradise. You got a shiny 98 yesterday? Yep. All right. So just keep that on. You have 100 hundos. You have a hundo hundos. That's like 10,000 of them then. Hundos. Who was it? You started playing Pokemon at Christmas. Yep. 2016. Have you stopped playing TSP? Have you taken a break, or you've been playing continually since then? Whoever wants to do this raid, I think it was you, TSP, but everybody wants to do this raid, exclamation point here in the chat. Anybody here wants to do this raid, exclamation point here in the chat. Give it another minute. You've got a Shundo Machamp. That is awesome. Hundo squared. So yeah, everyone took breaks here and there. I played pretty continually from 2016 to early 2020, and then I took about a year off. And then when there was a remote raid day where you could get like tons of remote raid passes, and I did that. It was during COVID. And I came back, so like there's very few catches of my own in 2020, if I remember correctly. Let's check year. By the way, a lot of people don't know this. You can just type year 20. And so I've got 158 from that year, in year 21, 226. And if we do, and not traded. So 206 not traded from that year, but this year there's going to be like very few. 114. And then in 22. That's when you see 317. Even in 19, I still had 266. I love my little Charmander. I just traded for these, not these. I've got the non-traded version to trade away, just so I could do that. That's what I do. Is I go to friends and I'm like, "Do you have any of these?" So I've got that to trade. I got some other ones. I got a Pika. One of these guys left. So glad they finally got it. Hey, Fish Boy. All right, anybody want to do this raid? Exclamation point here in the chat. TSP, didn't you want to do this raid? I forgot who wanted to do this raid with me. Don't need you, I don't need you. What's going on, Fish Boy? Welcome in. Anybody else want to do the big Feesh raid? It's going to be my last raid of the night. I can tell you guys right now. Actually, let me do this. Let's start this up. Perfect timing. I'm going to turn auto catching off. You got done doing ZA. Do you do the trick to try to get all the shiny hunting tricks? Hey AWO, welcome in. How are you? I'm happy to add you up, but I always like to meet a friend and say hello. Can you understand what I'm saying? So start off with a simple hi. I would be happy to add you up. Yep, you do the shiny hunting that way, where you just hold the stick down and let it run. That's cool. Somebody wants to do a Kyogre raid with me. There's somebody who's inviting me to the Kyogre raid. Who was it? TSP? Yes. What is your in-game name, TSP? Let's see if I can remember what it is. You're DC. You're DC. All right, let's see who is in this queue here. Hey, AWO, welcome in. Happy to add you up, but I need you to say hello so I can make sure you can follow what I'm saying, because I need to invite you to the raid bot and help you with the raid bot. You still need a shiny Kyogre. Well, let's see if we can solve that problem. We've been solving it today. Who was it then? Yep. All right, DC. I got you guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. Anybody else wants to snipe in? Feel free to. AWO. Can you hear what I'm saying? It'd be very helpful if you could hear what I'm saying. Then I could add you up. I need to clear out some more space. Oh, I forgot to check something. How many do I have of these things? Wow. I keep 25 fast TMs. And usually about 100 of those. I'm trying to help. I really try to help. I assume that everybody in here is a kid. I've got 3 kids of my own, 14, 21, and 24. So I assume everybody who comes in here is a kid. Hey, the person with the Hebrew name, I don't know how to say your name, but I'm happy to help you out. But you need to be able to understand what I'm saying, so you could, you can join in my events. So you need to be able to understand English. Manishma is about the most Hebrew that I know. When you guys snipe into a raid, please ready up right away. Helps the raid get going. One person hasn't readied up. Not a big deal, but it'd be nice if you do that. Events are your happy time and all your money is for your future self to deal with it. Yep. Yeah, I mean, I'm old and older. I want to say old, but I'm older than most everyone here. And I'll tell you this, money comes and goes. There's going to be times in your life where you're going to have money, other times you won't. I can get you my QR code, but I can get you my code, but I need you to understand what I'm saying because I've got a raid bot. Hey, Giovanni, welcome in. Manishma? Pesetter? I'm trying to remember other Hebrew that I know. I wish I could help you. I try. I really try. Mega Mewtwo and Primals. This won't be cheap. Yep. Hey, I do have an Urshifu. Yes, I do. Actually, I've got both forms and a Cubfu. Somebody was nice enough to trade me a Cubfu. All lucky, all terrible. Not terrible, but not great. Do you have an Urshifu? Mega Mewtwo and the Primals, it won't be cheap. Well, make sure you pay for all of the tickets because that's the way that you're going to help reduce the cost. It sounds strange, but the tickets always help out with the cost of it. It's annoying that we can only stack up 600 of those link charges. It's so annoying. It's so low. And then on top of it, a lot of people don't realize this. If you have an orange raid pass, you can't use the link charges. Time to get kids to bed. AWO, can you understand me? Yes, I'll give you my code if you can understand what I'm saying. Do you understand me? AWO C9I. AWO C9I. Can you understand what I'm saying? I'm happy to help you. Hi. If you can understand me, do you want to raid? That's what I want to know. Do you want to do raids? I would love to help you do raids. If you want to do raids, let me know. If you want to do raids, I will share my code, yes. No, Chris, we're not doing that yet. Hang on. I want to know why they want to get added up. If you want to add me for raids, then I'm happy to add you up. And Christian, by the way, we changed it to exclamation point join. Exclamation point join. Pocket John had changed it to that also. We're using exclamation point join because it's a little less confusing. So if you want to do raids and you can understand me, AWO, type exclamation point join. Sorry, I just sped through this. Terrible one. This is really bad. Yep. Pocket John and I and Dark have been talking about it, trying to come up, and exclamation point ADD doesn't make sense. It's exclamation point join. I've got to fix something with it. Oh boy. I don't know if you guys know, but I just got a message from a friend of mine named Aurora who just got a hundo in this raid. Your RC car go faster 40 miles an hour. The code does start off with a hello. I want to drive because I need to get home so we can start stuff there. You almost got the shiny. You got a shiny TSP? That's awesome. Congratulations. I do need to get going. So AWO, do you want to join me up for raids? And you type exclamation point join. It'll teach you how to join me up for raids. Exclamation point join. Christian and all the other mods were thinking of adding in, this one's terrible, Wow, one off the floor. I knew it was bad, but not that bad. I need you to understand me to join in my raids, and I'm sorry if you don't understand me. I cannot invite you to my. I can't show you my code. In order to raid with me, you need to join it. You need to understand me, because I will not invite you to raids. You're on a roll. I was playing Pokemon Shuffle. Pokemon Shuffle. Oh, let's do that. Shuffle. This is what it is, Lois. Pokemon Shuffle. So should we change it to Pokemon? Not to Pokemon. Should we change the here to raid? The problem with if we do change it. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. I remember we had a discussion not to change it to raid because then whatever if we're not doing raids, it's going to be a big test for this whole new system during Gigantamax. But looks like we're doing well. You're on the hunt for Drampa? Let me check, Flying Turtle Boy. Let's check. Hang on. One quick check. It's going to be in D-Max. Nope, none of my area. Come on. What's up, little doggy? Yeah, you can stream that one. I'm going to join up in my stream it a little bit. We're doing the stream in 15 minutes from now. We're going to be talking about what's coming up next week in Pokemon Go. Would love to have all you guys do that. Hey, Dark. Well, thank you for the jewels. Dark, if you're still in here, you want to redirect? RC, bad day. You called the judge a word while I was recording it. That's a great way to get yourself disqualified if you're doing the D word. Haha. Look at that. I heard that was the case. Yes. Proof of it. Finally. I have proof of it. On your daily, you can still get Mimikyu. Nice. Can somebody clip Mimikyu, please? That is perfect proof. I've heard of it. First time I had proof of it. Nice. Mimikyu on the daily. Thank you, Roman. I'm so glad I turned auto catching off there. Let me see what raids I have, Dalton. Hang on. Mimi on the daily. Good to know. I need 2 more rock types today. I just realized that today, and then I can move on from this. Hang on, I'll check. Pure skill? Hang on. Let me check. I need 2 more rocks. I just remembered that. Ooh, that's a new stop. This is right by where I live. What is this? Nice. That's a good stop. I need 2 more rock types today to get to the next page. Let's see. Any raids here? Gyms are not under construction. You lie. Lies, lies, and no lies. Nightbot, 5 seconds. There's a 5-second rule. It's a 5 seconds. What is that? Anyone want to do a Kyogre? Exclamation point here in the chat if you want to do a Kyogre. I'm so happy we're still getting Mimikyus on daily. You got a Kangaskhan, nice. You want to do one? Sounds good. Make sure you restart your game, heal up. Hey, Austin, what's going on? How's your day going, Austin? Hope you're having a good one. I'm having a great day. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I've got one raid left. I'm not adding anyone else up, by the way, guys. I'm going to have to stop that because right after this, I'm going to be going to be starting a new stream right after this. So headed home. All right, nobody else can register. If anyone else want to do a Kyogre raid, if you're already on my friends list, now is a good time to do it. Dalton, please do exclamation point here. You know what to do. Exclamation point here. Hey, Yankee. If you're already registered and you're on my friends list, I can do that. Hey, Austin, unfortunately, you have to already be on my friends list right now. Normally, I add up people, but I'm not adding up new people right now because I'm done streaming in just a couple minutes. Yep, you're not on my friends list. Yankee, you're not on my friends list. I may have removed you. If you type exclamation point here, if you're registered, Dalton, you wanted to do this raid? Oh, you did. All right, let's see who else wants to do it. The shiny you got was, oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's awesome, TSP. Yes, I remove people that don't interact with me. If you type exclamation point here, if you're already on that list, then I'll add you up. Just type exclamation point here, please. Come on, I'm waiting for you. If you don't do it, I'm going to give you about 30 more seconds. I think they've been here before. Everybody, please make sure you are caught up with the stream. Happens very frequently where you're not caught up on the stream. All right, I'm going to start this raid now. Because I got to get home and do the next stream. Yeah, I've been having some weird behavior today also. Yep, you said that already, Camden. Thank you. I'm glad that you're back and your father's back. That's awesome. Yeah, one pick fan. What you need to do is you need to be here when I'm not adding new people. When I'm adding new people, I'm not adding anybody right now. So I do add people, but right now I'm not adding any people right now. My raid is about ending. Dalton, you should be able to snipe in, Dalton. You got invited. You should be able to snipe in. You still have time. There you go, you're in. Your dad has 2 shundos. That's amazing, Camden. That's awesome. Congratulations. And I know you got one also. That's pretty dang cool. Richie Rich, thanks for helping out. Appreciate you. What is your favorite Pokemon, Camden? Yes, Dark. I'll be home in a minute. I'm really close to home. So while I'm driving home, I'm going to say thank you first to the mods. Without you guys, this wouldn't be running smoothly. We got Christian. We got Dark. We got Dark's also the co-founder of Pogo Tip, so kind of like a mod, kind of annoying also, kind of both. Of course. Then we also have Latios, who's in here. Latios does some streaming. BG, who's in here also. He posts some cool content. Wow, I lost that raid. Welcome to Bugsville. I hope you guys can do that one. I don't want to leave you guys in the lurch. I cannot do that. Dark, I'm sorry. I'm going to not leave people's raid passes lost if they can't finish this raid. I thought I was close enough. I'm not going to be able to get back in. If anybody cannot, if you guys cannot finish the raid, let me know. We have time for me to get you back in there. I'm not going to leave you guys. Roman, thank you very much for your helping us out here with the mod stuff. Appreciate you. And appreciate all the members who have been here already and joined up, and all new members. Everybody, we've finally made it to our 2nd month of membership. That's very awesome. So thank you. I appreciate you all. And yep. I appreciate all of the lurkers. If everyone could do me one favor before we finish up the stream, give it a double tap and like the stream. If that doesn't work, you click the 3 little dots in the top right-hand corner. That will also give you the ability to give a little thumbs up right on the stream here, very quick. All right, I am going to assume you guys were able to finish this raid. There was enough people in there that you should be able to do it. It might have taken a long time. So with all that being said, thank you all. I will be talking to you in just a couple minutes with the lovely Darkness. I call him Airbrake all the time. I mean AB. We need a new light goal in the next stream. I appreciate that. So we can get everybody over to the new stream. We're going to end it here. So thank you all. Thank you mods. Thank you members. Thank you lurkers. Thank you chatters. Thank you all so much for helping us out and hanging out with us and having a great time. This has been Pogo Tips with just the tips.